This is for assignment 3. This is for the first question. So this is how I have my simple 3D color fixed for the shader now. So then camera buffer and the world coordinates are different. And then how you set it up different now is that you end up having you're setting the buffers for each one depending on what their buffer number is. And then once you go down here also, you're also updating it every draw frame to the buffer that was made for it. And then it looks like this. Ooh, ah. Alright. And then for the next one, we have the triangle pyramid, which is this one right here, which is made. And this one was pretty simple to do. So even though this is set up, it's still one color. And then have these set up so they all connect. And you set up as a pyramid for your unit pyramid. Then everything's still basically the same. And then I'm still using the new coordinates. Then we have this one, which is 3 models on the same screen, which is right here. And here they are. And this is using the color selected. So then down in the draw, we go Object 1 rendering, 2 in rendering. So then each one is set to a specific color inside the world color data. Deep pink and then yellow. And then this is for number 4 for this. And this is also counting for the further questions. So these two are from the simple color, and these two are from the selected color. We're only using one model, and the point of that is we save on, since there's 4 models, we save on 3 news and 3 deletes, which is up here. That I got rid of 3 deletes being able to do that. This one took me freaking forever to do, to understand this. So I made a new shader for the simple and a new pixel shader. So then I go and create a shader with the simple just like I do with the regular one. And we go and compile it just like all the other stuff too, and I made blobs for each of them. And then once we get into draw, then we go and set it to which one we want. So this is for the selected. And we go through and do all those. And then we set it to the simple. Set the shader to the simple. And then we go and make these, and it doesn't matter what color they are because it's going to make it anyways. Because it takes it anyways over here. And then we have the, let's see, shader test. This is what I thought it would look like, kind of. You'd want to be able to set the vertex shader and the pixel shader. So I thought that in the creation, when just like how you have your model set up, we have to give it the device. It uses a lot of the device context. So it would give it the device context, the file name, so they'd just be able to put in the file name, and then we would fix where the file path would be, and then any semantics they'd have, so then we could go and set up the layout ourselves inside here, and they wouldn't have to worry about it. We'd create the vertex shader, create the pixel shader in here, and then this would be the update for the update resource. So we'd give it the buffer and then the structure that we'd want, whether that be like the world color data or whatever it is, and then we'd do it in here. And then let's see, last one is the sphere, which was super annoying. And there's the sphere. The top and bottom were easy for me. Top and bottom was exactly like our homework 1 assignment. I just set the first and the last. I'm not even looking at the right one. The first and the last vertices already set to the bottom point, so I wouldn't have to worry about it in here. Because I tried to make the vertices work in here, and I ended up getting more trouble. So this is for the vertical slices. This is for the horizontal slices, and then once the figure out the sines and cosines for each of these, then you go and have them you multiply them together by the radius, and the radius is a scalar, so you're multiplying them all together, and then you add into how many to the correct vert, and then what it would be in the set. Top exactly like how we did for assignment 1, at least how I did mine. Same thing for the bottom, except for the try number I did it outside of all the for loops, so then I could actually just start it off at 0 and keep it going from there, and all of them would be able to count up to it. And for the body, this makes basically one quad. So it makes 2 triangles in every for loop. 2 triangles that make 1 quad. And I know this has been a super long one. Holy crap, 6.5 minutes. Sorry, but there's a lot to go through. And yeah, alright.